In the run up to the Apple Developer Conference Day, the Highstreet token pumped, just like other tokens associated or where there was any sort of rumor that they could potentially have something to be announced with Apple. But since then, obviously, the price has come down considerably, and I don't know, this could be a good time to get into this project. Welcome back to Bearman Crypto, where we talk all things crypto. High Street was one of the, I would say, one of the tokens that absolutely ripped in the lead up to the Apple Developer Conference Day. And this was specifically around the narrative of this virtual reality expectation that was going to be inbuilt into Apple products. And obviously, now we know about Apple Vision Pro, and you know, High Street could be still be one of those projects that benefits from this new development from Apple. So, what High Street are essentially looking to do is blend retail with gaming, and basically introduce like metaverse experiences and really bring in brands into Web3 uh, in different forms or another. So I think this is one project that could do well in future. They were trying what they're trying looking to do is basically blend um, the digital world with the physical world. And there's actually what they will be releasing is a project that they actually announced following the release of Apple Vision Pro. So they basically released this article where they outlined what their vision is, based on what Apple were doing from that front. Um, so if we take a look here, so essentially they're looking to debut their phygital shopping experience at the 2023 Singapore Grand Prix, which will be taking place in September. So this could be one of the potential catalysts that could, in my opinion, bring a bit more interest again into the High Street token. Obviously, this is not financial advice. Make sure you do your own further research. But based on what happened with Apple Vision Pro release, that attracted a lot of attention to the project, and I think that could happen again in the run up to this digital shopping experience release. And you can see here basically what they say is um, the Vision Pro High Street sees an opportunity to enhance how users navigate physical, and digital worlds, making the metaverse more mainstream. And the metaverse is one of those narratives I believe in the next bull run will be one of the catalysts. So any projects associated specifically with metaverse, and obviously High Street is one of those projects that is very much focused on the metaverse. I believe that this is something that we should all potentially be paying attention to. You can see some of what um, some of the metaverse looks like. So they've basically got land sales that you can basically purchase. They've got a marketplace, as you'll see here. This is just a snapshot of what this looks like from a gaming perspective, and they've obviously got their one of the other areas that you can potentially consider is their NFTs, which are basically these ducks here. They're actually available on OpenSea. So if you head on over to OpenSea, you can see the current floor price is 0.05 an ETH for these ducks. There's a collection of about 7,500, and what they're aiming to do is constantly bring utility to these ducks. So at the moment, this could be a good price because as you'll see here, back in October 2021, it hit a high of just over 0.04 ETH. So at the moment, you're purchasing it close to 90% off. So this is one thing that you could consider holding for the long term, if you believe that this project will do well. And if we have a look at the actual token itself, at the moment the token it's down on the day 2.8%. You can see here in terms of total max supply is 100 million, and I believe that current circulating supply according to CoinMarketCap, is around 39 million. So there's still some tokens yet to be released, but I believe those are mainly for the community and treasury that's yet to be released. In terms of looking at all-time high, this reached an all-time high of $38.42. So based on where the current price is, for that to return back to all-time high, you're looking at roughly a 30x, which is more than achievable next bull run, given all the narrative specifically around metaverse and gaming. And if you look at this project in particular, the token sale in terms of the IDO took place at $1. So the price point at the moment is only 30% up from that IDO price. Obviously, if you're lucky enough to get into the private rounds or the pre-seed round or seed round, your gains, you're still considerably up. Lucky for some, obviously here, private round still 4x up from the current price, pre-seed 26x up. That was at 5 cents. So some people picked this up at an absolute bargain. In terms of investors, there's some key notable names in terms of strategic investors. You've got Binance Labs and Animoca Brands, who are massive in the gaming space. So you're definitely in good company there. And if you have a look at the tokenomics, this is where I was saying that the majority of the tokens currently yet to be unlocked are specifically treasury and reserved for the community. So any sort of in-game rewards or offers that they're running, this is potentially where these will be distributed from. So I think this is definitely something worth considering. You can either look at their NFTs, if not, you can look at some of their tokens. But in the lead up to that September Grand Prix, we could potentially see this price start to pick up a little bit. Obviously, I'm not saying straight back to all-time highs, but you should see a bit of a pump in the Highstreet price. But that's all really I wanted to share with you in this video. You never know how high this could go, but hope you enjoy that content, and I'll see you in my next video.